Gonna have to have ourselves a quick flight today because we've had some severe mechanical issues, and while I think we've got them figured out, I'm not sure how long it's gonna last. We've got some, well, I'll be honest, we've got 2 to 3 rolls of duct tape holding this thing together now, so it may be time for a format C colon, if you know what I mean. Thought adding a new drive in would be plain and simple, but apparently it has shown me that my original M.2 drive is about to fail, so we will back things up after this flight and make the swap over to a new OS, and hopefully things will be more stable after that. I've had this one probably for 5 years, 4 years, I don't know, don't quote me, but it did go through a repair process just a minute ago, twice, and some tasks are no longer starting. So Windows is already corrupt after 2 weeks ago when I reinstalled it. So that just lets me know that only so many reads and writes you can do to a hard drive, especially these new memory ones. Alright, first up we're going to, Darren called it on this one, Taranaki in New Zealand. Let's head on over to New Zealand, Taranaki. Where is Taranaki? Is that big pimple right there. Let's that's 27 nautical miles for about a finger and a half. So it'd take us 15 minutes to fly that far. Let's go ahead and just start there. Can we adjust our altitude? No. It is 10 p.m. local time. We're going to try to, let's go ahead and just make sure this is good. Alright, we're good. Let's fly. Taranaki, here we come. Hopefully our load times are much better now that the data has been migrated over to the other M2 drive. Although a standard drive would have done just the same. Look at that. We're almost done. Hopefully the flight stick works. Oh, dude, this is 90% better. Holy crap. We're already loaded. Before, I would have still been trying to fill air. Alright, let's go. As you can see, windshield's still dirty because that's what I like. Oh, we probably want to head towards the volcano, don't we? You know, New Zealand looks beautiful. Probably one place I wouldn't mind moving to. Thank you. We will not be autopiloting this one. This is fairly close. Don't quote me on that, but we'll give it a shot. Lots of farms down there. Okay, let's kill the plane. We're overspeeding for some reason. It's like we have autopilot already engaged, guys. I need to figure that one out. Let me click autopilot on. I hate doing this already, but
engaging autopilot.
I need it. And we're going to click flight mode. Thank you, buddy. Wait, don't. Okay, we got 97 miles an hour. Hold on, guys. Let's click this up. We need some more altitude here. So let's. No.
500.
There we go. Alright, let's do this one more time.
Engaging autopilot. Engaging autopilot.
Autopilot is not engaging for us, guys.
Engaging autopilot.
We have got some issues here. Hold on. We're going to bring the nose up. Crank the throttle up. We're going to get our pilot tubes. Pidot. Actioned. There we go. That fixed our caution. There we go. Whew! Thought I was going to die there for a minute.
Engaging autopilot.
Autopilot has been engaged. And let's go ahead and just tell autopilot that it sucks and that we need to get to that altitude. Thank you, autopilot. Alright. Taranaki. This will be an interesting one. This is what I'm used to here, guys. Where I live, tons of forest like this. Not a rainforest, but lots of trees. And I would still say that New Zealand is still amazing. It really is one place I'd go. I don't know. Salmon farm. Strawberries. Definitely would set up a seismometer there. They do have some earthquakes. That'd be my only concern. I'm not too worried about the volcanoes here. At least, you know, if I was there, I'd be on the further south island. Yeah, look at that red spot right there. Almost looks like a forest fire. It's going to come into screen here. There it is. Or lava? Do we have a lava flow there? Holy crap.
500.
We've got a lava flow, guys. Man, that's actually pretty amazing. That
500.
was worth the whole flight right there. Lava flow captured on flight sim. Man, there's no way that was some kind of rust iron. Well, I say never, but this is what I expect most lava flows look like.
500.
Just a dark stain. What a beautiful volcano. Alright, let me hop over real fast. I'm going to get on the multi-stream. I was viewing only... Alright, nobody chatting. We're good. I was viewing only the Twitch. Hey, Andre. I guess Raph is here too. I didn't see that one. Hey, Eddie.
500.
New Zealand Center, Cirrus Alpha, Sierra, X-Ray Golf, Sierra.
And Darren.
Request clearance.
Woo!
Transition Charlie airspace.
Man, everybody's here.
Cirrus Alpha, Sierra, X-Ray Golf, Sierra, New Zealand Center. Cleared through the Charlie airspace.
We'll head back on the other side for y'all. I'm not sure if y'all saw it today, but
Charlie airspace, Cirrus X-Ray Golf, Sierra.
we had some... Looked like a lava flow actually captured. Don't think it was some kind of rust formation down a Lahar Trench looking thing. Oh, yeah, it seems amazing until your machine crashes for the last 45 minutes. Thinking that that new drive was just going to be a quick, easy install. This motherboard is, I don't know, 5 years old. It's not that old, but I guess it was enough that I had to move a lot of stuff around, and even then, it's still crashing. But the but to get this game to launch now, it's pretty fast. Still, yeah, New Zealand is one of my favorite places. This is just amazing. I would get a pilot license and just fly around. Yeah, if I can afford it. We are at Taranaki. Excuse the pronunciation, but it is what I'm going to call it. Sounds like teriyaki. So, yep. Teriyaki in New Zealand. We are at 7,800, 7,900 feet. I guess if I moved to New Zealand, I'd have had to speak in meters and Celsius, but we all have Google to help us convert. I've lost my captain. There it is. Oh, I don't know what that is on the side of that mountain. Don't want to know about that one. There's some stuff sliding on the side. Not seeing much of a event, but that's all right. I will take y'all down to see the what I thought was a lava flow. Ah, it's just so beautiful. Look at this, guys. Look at yeah, they're right there. One of your lahar flows right there, straight to the sea. Would not want to live near that. Alright, backing off the throttle. Alright, hold on, guys. In the wrong screen again. And I died because I was in the wrong screen. That's alright. We can restart. Now that we have super fast. Yeah, it did look like Mount Rainier. Look at that. Super speed boot. And here it is. So beautiful. Oh, y'all are really far behind me if you're on YouTube. I crashed probably a good 45 seconds a minute ago. Alright. And it was all because I switched over to that multi-stream. So, last 2 days, I've been at baseball for my younger one. We did pretty good for our seating event, which we call pool play. And it determines where you're going to sit in the bracket for the final tournament. Final tournament. We won one game, and we ended up having to. We lost the second game, but we had a severe rain out, so our entire field was flooded, and they tried to move us to another field that was for the high school kids. And I think we ended up just saying, we're done. So it was a long day yesterday. Last 2 days. I think I got home last night at 8 p.m. once everything was done. Yeah, but it was good. You know what? They learned a lot of lessons. I mean, it was some fundamental plays they should have watched out for, but they didn't know. They learned. It hurt, but they learned. So that's usually the best way you learn is through suffering. At least for kids, you know. Adults, a little different, you know. It hurts, but we end up moving on a little more too quickly because we know things are different. But for kids, it's almost an end of the world thing. All right, somewhere up on this slope up here, you're going to see a little red spot, and it looks, you know, I almost wish I had a helicopter or something else to see this, but you'll see it in a minute here. Let me get some altitude. I'm going to bleed some of this speed off anyway. We were going too fast. Yeah, they did really good. You know what? Considering what happened, it was an amazing process to watch them do to come back. I mean, it was Andre. You know, that's probably pretty true too. We get lazier. You get lazier as you get older. Let's put it that way. All right, if we don't see the lava flow here, I'm going to do another recurse round, but it was right around here, I swear. And it was bright red down one of these paths right here. I really want to find it again. And you know my son used to hate baseball. Thought it was just the boringest game ever until he realized how much strategy was actually involved as you get older. You know, he loves soccer or football. Not American football, but I guess we'll call it European Spanish football. And he started to see some of the more tactics. All right. You know, it reminds me of the Google one. I think you could fly a UFO into Google. I know in some of the earlier flight sims, I used to have an SR-71 that I would fly all the time. Yeah, it can be exciting and it can be extremely boring. It's probably more exciting as a parent. Than going to the field and watching. I know we had Manchester United and City come to Houston here, and we went to that game for soccer, and it was, I don't know, 70,000 people in the stadium there, and it was truly amazing. We learned I don't remember which side we were on. I'm sorry, guys. Man City, Man United. I don't know. Whatever side we were on, we ended up learning their fight song. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'll call it a fight song, but we ended up learning that by the time we were done. I mean, it was the entire side of the stadium just chanting it. It was pretty cool. All right, we're going to do a turn around here. Yeah, it was truly one of the coolest moments. If they ever came back here again or something similar to that, I would do that again in a heartbeat. I mean, it was so loud and so amazing. Cricket, a 5-hour cricket event. You know, they're There's a place called Waller, Texas, and it has the largest cricket facility, maybe in the U.S. or Texas at least. We'll say Texas, but it may be the U.S. as well. I know some guys I used to work with, they were from India, and they would talk about the facility out here, asking if I'd ever been there, and I've driven past it many times, and it is truly a massive field. It's not one cricket field, it's numerous cricket fields. Yep, it is. I'm gonna go look. We got the little scarf. It's probably not called a scarf, but I'm gonna call it a scarf. I'll look at what we got, but it was, I know it was red. I don't know which team was red. But it was truly, you know, if anybody should go to a soccer game, it should be a pro soccer game like that. I've been to many of the, what we have,
500.
hold on guys, the Houston team, the Dynamos. I've been to a few of theirs, and it's nothing compared to what Man City and Man United was. Well, I'm not finding this lava flow again, guys. I'll have to put that one on rerun because I'm having a hard time
500.
flying right-handed here. But Teriyaki or Taranaki, New Zealand, there's your amazing volcano,
500.
nicely surrounded by a forest. Let's get some speed here. I almost feel like just flying over New Zealand one day. Such a beautiful area.
500.
Andre, 100% agreed. When I was at one of the Dynamo games, we had some tickets we won at an auction for high school, and we were next to the hooligans. There was a lot of F-bombs, smoke grenades, man, you name it. Every college kid was right there just tearing it up, and usually the one 40 or 50-year-old there trying to outdo the rest. There it is, guys. Look at that lava flow. Look at that. I saw it. Let's see if we can get back to it. Let's get some speed here. We're not going to make that.
Stall.
Yeah, I know we're going to stall. A little steep here, guys. Hold on. Alright, should be coming across my front screen here. And there it is right below me. Oh, come on. Let me come back out, come back in it, guys. I'll do a figure 8 here. I really want to come in from my left side. So we're going to go all the way back out again. And come back in. As long as I keep the speed down below 220, 215, I think, we're not going to die again. Let's get out of here a little bit. There we go. We're good. Alright, let's check them out, Eddie. Debris and flow zones. Alright, there's some red in front of us, but I don't know what that is. Maybe this is just some Australian red clay looking. No, it's a house. Never mind. Several houses. Alright, somewhere up on our left up here, guys. Hey, gals. Stall means you're screwed. It means you don't have enough airspeed, and your plane is just basically going to... You know, normally your planes go forward. When it stalls, it goes straight down. And you just fall out of the sky. There it is right there. Woo! There it is. See if we can keep it in sight. Let's see how far this... It does look like red rust now, but it's so bright. It could be a rusted riverbed. It goes all the way. It could be a rusted riverbed, guys. Man.
500.
Alright, well that's that. We have checking out Taranaki. Is there anything else anybody would like to see here before I move on to Erebus?
500.
Watch out for the koala. Hey, hey Darren, are there koalas in New Zealand? Just curious. Exactly, Andre. Exactly what I was thinking, man. Not sure if Darren was still with us here. I don't know if anybody else knows. Oh, so amazing. Look at that. It is truly amazing views here. I'd set up a house right here if it wasn't an active volcano. Alright, you can see the ocean, another little mountain peak. So nice. No teddy bears in New Zealand. Okay. What about, I guess, no kangaroos either? I've never seen them there, but I don't know if they sneak over on somebody's boat as a pet and escape, and you end up with anacondas in the Florida Everglades. Alright, I think it's time to head over to Erebus. We'll check that one out. Let's do a nice landing in the teriyaki canopy. Yeah, we have some in our zoo here, man, and they're inside of a glass enclosure probably for a reason.
500.
Alright, we'll try our not so infamous anymore landing. Right on the side of that beast. Let's get some more speed. I mean, we are just grazing this. Alright, here we go. Once I throw the flaps out. So what does New Zealand have for actual animals? I know there's some.
Stall.
Yeah, there you go.
Stall.
Stall, not good. We're gonna flap it here. Oh, we died. Alright. Off to Erebus anyway. You know, we've never had a kangaroo that I've seen at our zoo here. I know we've had koalas and some red-tailed fox. Red something. I don't remember. It was in a tree, kind of like a koala was. It's been a few years, but it was pretty neat. The kiwi. You know, isn't that the name of the team down there? I guess they call all New Zealanders the Kiwis. I think Erebus is down here somewhere. Let me break out a Google map real fast, just to double check before I land us. Erebus. Erebus is on Ross Island, which is Actually, it looks like it's a little further north. I can't tell where I am. Alright, there's Australia. Alright. It's in here. It's in this little cove. This version is way different than what you see on Google Earth. We will try, it's right around here, so we'll try right here. Alright. Camels in Vermont. No, Erebus is a beast, man.
Auckland Center, Cirrus Alpha
Well,
Sierra X-ray Golf
looks like
Sierra,
Erebus in front of me.
Cirrus SR-22 1 miles northwest of November Zulu Pop Golf. Request flight following.
Maybe.
Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra Auckland Center.
Let's just say yes on that one.
Squawk 7353 Cirrus X-ray Golf Sierra.
Let's get some altitude on this thing.
Cirrus X-ray Golf Sierra radar contact
Maybe.
2 miles north of November Zulu Papa Golf 1,500 feet. Altimeter 29.902.
We'll do autopilot flight director. All right. We'll get the pitot tube on. What other kind of heating we got? We need some strobes and lights on. Man, we're definitely going to get heating on this plate flight, guys. Let me let's get about 35-40% heat in here. Definitely on our hands and feet. And engage. Oh yeah. Alright, we'll wait before crashing again just for life insurance. I made sure before I crashed I already had life insurance, so I was good. Let's see if Man Bun is still in the flight. I'm pretty sure. Ah, it's a Man Bun. Look at that thing. Proud as ever. All right. Yes, Darren, most do. What the heck, Eddie? Yeah, am I on Ross Island? I don't know where I am, actually, so... Here I am. I'm out here. Sounds like the guy from MILF when he goes to talk with his dad. I'm out here, and I'm flying, and I'm looking for Ross Island, and I don't know where I am. So I'm just going to assume that that's Ross Island we're flying to. I actually Ah, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do a U-turn. That is not Ross Island. Yeah, I see where I am now. I see that little rectangle piece of ice cube, land, glacier, whatever you want to call it. And there goes our autopilot messing with me now. Ah, we got a long way to go back. It's this way. And there, we're getting closer. Getting closer. There we are. Let's try this way right here. This looks like it right there. Looks nothing like a volcano in front of us, but give it some time. I think that's in front of us right there. Or if not, it's going to be to our left a little bit, or to our right. Let's go with the right. Let's just look. We'll stay right here. All right, Mr. Autopilot, take us between these two.
Engaging autopilot.
All right, there we go. Back to the stream. That was as far as it zooms, actually. So until we get below that little rectangular chunk of whatever that is, and when I try to pan is not working for some reason. Or maybe I need to hold it down longer. Yeah, I'm not getting pan to work. Remember, maybe I gotta click it a bunch. Yeah, pan's not working. But it's like right here on the dash. Maybe easier to restart the game and our new high-speed system. McMurdo Station. And it's right there. 5 nautical miles out. Let's go ahead and look at it. It should be right below us there. Not much to look at in Antarctica unless you're into ice. At least from the air. All right. Dum 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 dum. Understood. I know this is an early flight for you, ma'am. School is way more important than this. There is always a rerun button for this one. We have our first day of school tomorrow, so we'll see how that goes. Alright, let's check this out. I'm gonna go ahead and say that our map has frozen. It hasn't moved any. There is a serious bug in this thing. Oh yeah. There's a bug in it. We're dead. Well, we're going to have to just say that to my right looks like Erebus, not in front of us. This does look like the projection in front of Erebus. We're going to fly over in front of us anyway, just to double check. But usually volcanoes are the most prominent feature in the land, so I'm going to go ahead and say that that thing to our right is the volcano. Yeah, and look at that. It is. Let's get a little easy turn here, buddy. Don't want to disengage the autopilot. It is still trying to take us to 8,000 feet. And you can now watch the autopilot fight the flight. Purple's where it wants to be. Purple spoons gold. So we're waiting to see when these two align here as it slowly makes adjustments. You just watch them inch closer together. Still has our heading different than I want to be, so I want to be more like right about there. Let's see if we can adjust that right there. Alright. They're going to be just off to our right here. This is not going to be Erebus in front of us. Erebus is that little, we'll call it a breasticle over there. Wish I could reboot this this screen over here. Make it bring up some weather or something. Maybe that'll reset it. Oh no, it's dead. Yeah. We've got a bearing, but let me get over to the. Let me get over this way. Hold on, this way. Oh wow, what is that little man? Look at that. Is that a vertical? Oh man. No, it's not, but it's still. It's a. See my reflection there in the window of from the prop. You can see the back of the plane. Let me kick off the autopilot, guys. Hopefully we don't die from this as we do a backflip, killing the throttle, guys. All right, there we go. Sorry about that. Autopilot didn't like me there. Yeah, it always is like, hold on guys. Let's hope we don't die here. It's an interesting glacier. Look at that thing. Smooth on one side, 90 degrees on the other. They got their settings off a little bit there. Let's get the nose down. There we go. Nose up. Nose up. Nose up. I'm adjusting the trim here. Alright. Now we've got Erebus in front of us. And a nice level flight over there. Try to make it fast. We're still climbing about 2,000 feet a minute here, so hold on, let me bring it down a little bit. Pretty much, man. I didn't mean to do that little flip, but it did it anyway. We'll call it a life lesson. Making some lemonade. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and say there's a lot of ice and there's a lot of glacier projecting into the ocean here. There's some ice. There's some glacier. Some more glacier. Some more ice. Some mountains. More mountains. Alright. You gave me some GPS coordinates. You gave me a new challenge here. Where are GPS coordinates in this plane? And you did not give them to me in decimal format. Ah! Let's see what we got. What are the GPS settings in this plane? I know I have an option under CDI here to get to GPS settings, but it's not displaying my actual settings here. And as we know, our navigation map is doomed. I'm looking for the reboot button. I'm not finding a press and hold to reboot. Where is it? That's what we need. Ice, ice, baby. Ding, 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 ding. You want to see some ice? Probably, I would say pretty soon. Just look out your window, but there's some ice. There's some ice. There's some ice. There's some ice. There's some snow if you look up top. And some more ice. And more ice. And more ice. And more ice. Wait, I'm sorry. Is that a better view for you? Look at all that. And to think one day this will probably be all green again. We do have a nice glacier off to our right. Guess we'll call that the northeast. Probably our 2 o'clock position. Or it's a hole in the map. Alright, let's gain some altitude. Unfortunately, autopilot tries to make things a little too nice. Let's kick that puppy off. It's already gone. We're good. Yeah, there's some more ice over there, guys. In case you hadn't seen enough already. Woo! I will enjoy my tree climate weather over here, man. Not if we fly over it. But I think the limit on this plane anyway. We won't reach that wall limit. Sorry, Flat Earth. We're not going that far today. It's funny, as we get closer to Erebus here, the satellite image changes. And you can start to see it fill in from snow melt to whatever this shaded thing. It looks like some clouds are on top. I don't know what that is, man. Don't eat the dark snow. I don't know. Looks like a tree on the side. What is that structure? It's probably for some aliens landed or something. We do have a collapse back here compared to the front. I guess we had some kind of flank eruption at one point in time. Oh man, I don't know. The dogs just got after me for that one. They said, "You're speculating." And yep, we've reached 8,000 feet. Erebus is a lot taller than I thought it was. I would hate to hike up this puppy, man. That is a steep climb. Yeah, that looks like a flank eruption on the backside there, or at least our backside. At one point in time, compared to the front here. And let's see where our nice little image is. Wow, we haven't gone anywhere, but yet we've gone somewhere. Alright guys, here we go. Overspeed, pull that back off again. We're going to go ahead and land on Erebus. And see if we can get to Toba. 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 Here we go. Coming in. Breaker, breaker.
500. 500.
Oh, 500.
500.
That's not good, guys. We just stalled out. You want to know what a stall was? This is a stall right here. You just sink like a rock. Alright. Final location. Yeah, they get a little anxious back there in cargo, man. So maybe a Toba will take them out for a little pee break or something. Toba. Oh man, that was not good. I just spun the world. And I don't like that. Hey. Get rid of live, maybe? Well, that's weird. Where did our settings go? Microsoft updated something. And now the daylight's not changing. Let's go for clear skies, see if that does it. No, something updated, and now I've lost my bearings. Let's try to find Toba in the dark. This should be fun. Lake Toba, where are you? Oh, I'm in Indonesia. And you're right about here. Look at that, guys. I got lucky on that one. Let's start out a little further, just to see what it looks like, and hopefully I can change the time. Yeah, those alligators back there are approaching dinner time. It is, well, I can't say what time it is because I'm actually in Indonesia right now, so we'll just go ahead and call it 6 p.m. where they live. Normal time. And they're hungry. And since I've been feeding them, it's been a pretty lazy food of leftover rice, some raw hamburger meat, and dog food, kibble, whatever you want to call it. Kind of whatever I had, I wanted to give them. No, don't throw any toys for them. That'll just chew them up. One of them will end up crapping it out in the back of the plane, and you'll have all this wonderful stuff you've never seen before. Not sure if you've seen a dog eat Halloween candy before, but the backyard, when they did, allegedly, looked like glitter. I feel you, Eddie. I feel you.
Approach Cirrus Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra is type Cirrus SR22 1 miles south of Whiskey India Mike November.
South of Whiskey? We're going to have to change south of Whiskey.
Position Charlie airspace.
Let's get rid of live. Oh, look at that. The stars.
Squawk 1557.
Man, we should fly to another location.
Cirrus X-Ray Golf Sierra.
Alright, we're live.
Cirrus X-Ray Golf
We are at Lake Toba already. Woo!
north of Whiskey India Mike November 6,200 feet.
Let's flip on out.
Charlie airspace.
Oh, huh. It didn't solve the lag for that. It just froze up, guys. In case you're wondering.
Cleared through the Charlie airspace Cirrus X-Ray Golf Sierra.
So how big was Lake Toba disaster? It was massive. This should put it into scale for you. Oof. That's late, Andre. I had no idea that late, man. I'll try to fly earlier for y'all. There you are, Eddie. If you're still there. You talk about something going off. This is massive. Probably easily take us an hour to fly all the way around. Yeah, the alligators are an amazing breed. Super smart. Super stupid. Maybe they aren't stupid, but hard-headed. We'll call it that. Lake Toba. Wow. When this thing went off 75,000 years ago, you know, Mount Tambora, yeah, it erupted in 1815 for Tambora, and 1816 was the year without summer. This was 12 times greater than that. I mean, just look at this. This lake is the caldera. Where there's water, you know, I don't think many people would understand that size of this thing. You look on Google Maps, you're like, oh, it's a little lake compared to the rest of the area. But no, this is massive. Alright, we'll back up the speed some. Well, let's get back in our window. There we are. Looked like we had like a little resort down here to our right. Let me get back on the other window. We can't see it. Now we're not going to see it anymore, but there was a little resort down there. Yeah, I mean, it's just... Get back down, buddy. This is a stall right here. The plane doesn't go anywhere. I'll see if I can stall for you, Raph, but... They talk about the earth warming. This one volcano cooled the earth 3 to 5 degrees Celsius. It killed all the crops and led to millions of people not making it because there were no crops. That's just you can't think about something this, and they say humans impact our climate, and this one thing does what we've done in 100 years? Come on. This is massive. And there's a billion, just billions of people, we'll call it a billion, that are actually contributing to this climate supposedly, but it's nothing compared to this one eruption. I'm still amazed at the size of this. I mean, you see Hawaii compared to how big it was, everything else we've seen, but this is... It truly is another level. There's a small little village below us here. How high would it have been before it erupted? That's a good question. You know who would know? Probably Siri or Alexa. Siri, how tall was Toba before it erupted? And don't talk smack. Just give me the height. It says it has a surface elevation of about 900 meters, and we're at half of that, We're at 5,000 feet right now. Let's get back closer towards the lake itself. It is the site of a supervolcanic eruption estimated at VEIA. It occurred 70 to 77,000 years ago, and it was a climate-changing event. It killed most humans living at that time, and is believed to create the population bottleneck in Central East Africa and India, which affects the genetic makeup of the human population at present. This one event almost made humans extinct. It was a volcanic winter, 3 to 5 degrees Celsius of the global temperature, up to 15 degrees Celsius at higher altitude. Wow, that's just massive. Alright, wait, turn a bit left or right? North is to my right. And do you want to go to the west? Man, these hills are lumpy. You know what's underneath those hills. Man, we've only gone from the other corner over there, right at my wingtip, to right here. It's taken us this long just to fly around this part. This is massive. It's like some more Amazon facilities down here, guys. If you look off to your left here, we've got the West Amazon facility, and we're coming up on the another hub. All right, let's get back in. Oh no, I'm in the wrong window, guys. Hold on. All right, there we go. Whew.
121.20
Small farm. Let's get down.
500.
Jakarta Center, Cirrus Alpha, Sierra X-Ray Golf, Sierra 4,400 feet.
Cirrus Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Jakarta Center continue as planned. Altimeter 29.902. Cirrus X-Ray Golf Sierra contact approach on 123.15.
Going to 123.15 Cirrus X-Ray Golf, Sierra.
Right there, Eddie.
Cirrus Alpha,
Found the
X-Ray Golf, Sierra,
found the hot bath.
600 feet.
It's the entire lake.
X-Ray Golf Sierra approach continue as planned. Altimeter 29.902.
Man,
Cirrus X-Ray Golf
so massive.
Jakarta Center on 123.
I really didn't think it was this big. When you look at the Google map, you know, the satellite view of this thing,
Cirrus X-Ray Golf, Sierra.
it does not look this big.
Jakarta Center, Cirrus Alpha, Sierra X-Ray Golf,
And to wipe out almost the entire human population from that one event 70,000 years ago,
Jakarta Center
it's
continue.
truly amazing.
Altimeter 29.902.
We've gone down 1,000 feet, 2,000 feet already. I mean, that's how. I would guess it had to be at least 10 to 18,000 feet before the eruption. Maybe, but if it was a super volcano, maybe it was just a nice flat one. You know what I mean? Just kind of lumpy. uh, it's truly amazing. I mean, you can see a little. Let's fly onto the center part here. Hey, you know what that water looks like? That looks like Galveston water. And if y'all ever wanted to know what Houston, Texas beach water looked like, it looks just like that. It's a nasty, greenish, murky looking, just like that. I mean, you can't see your hand below 4 inches in the water, man. We'll see if we can make it up the top of this. That's a long way to go, Darren. That's a long way to go. However, when you've got no food, you got no food, man. Like this guy right here, man. He built his survival hut right on the side of Toba.
500.
I like that. If it's going. Ooh, we're a little low. Let's see if we can make it over the top of this hill here. We'll try to go between these trees to my left. Indeed. There's a car below us. What the heck? And another. Let's get above it. We got above it, guys. Alright. We are on the summit of this thing. Don't know what we're looking for because it's all tree. I better shut up and fly this plane. I found our problem. There's our problem. Our caution light's on, which means I forgot to turn the pitot tube on. There we are. Much better. And we'll get our exterior lights turned on. Man, what was I thinking? Ice protection? We probably don't need any ice protection. There we go. Let's take a look out. It looks good. Reminds me of New Zealand. Lots of forest. Beautiful green. See a little rift down there. Well, if you told me exactly where it was, I could probably get there. But I'd need a heads up on that one. I've flown over a couple of little small, not villages, but little huts and houses here and there. Wow. There's the other side of the lake, guys. That's huge. I think it's kind of like looking at the universe. It's kind of almost thinking about this erupting 70,000 years ago as an ash plume. Even if it was multiple volcanic peaks there, all going up at the same time, it's hard to visualize. I mean, that much destruction at once. Kind of like viewing the universe and how large it is. I don't think I can imagine this whole thing, you know, what did it say it was, 13 by 20 miles? What is that? Like 30 by 60 kilometers going off at once? It's just, you see the videos of atomic bombs. This is nothing in comparison. There's a nice little city off to our left here. We actually got some tall resorts. Got a landslide in front of us. Small river at 12. Landslide at 11, 10 o'clock. We'll call that 11 o'clock. And at 10 o'clock, oh yeah, don't overspeed. And at our 10, 9:30, we got some little resort. We'll go down there and check it out. Maybe we see if we can grab a room for the night down here. Oh yeah. Flaps. Something. Bleed that speed off, man. Whew. Don't want to die here. We're about to get to the resort. 1,657 feet at its deepest. Wow. I can't touch the trays. No, we are not going to touch the trays. We are going to fly over them. Check out some of the local hotels here. Some of the scenery.
500.
Don't want to be a local there. Definitely want to live at the resort over here. Got a nice looking man-made. Yeah, we got some. Our rental car might be available. I see some rental cars down there. This is our house over here, guys. Right there. The SD Resort, right there in white. We just flew past it. Machine shop. No, wait a minute. I might be mistaken. I know we're not in a water plane, but we're about to be. Alright. We might need an A5 for this adventure, guys. What's our speed at? Let's... I don't think we're going to be able to do anything here. Don't stall. Don't stall. Not that close to the water. There we go. Here we are. Anybody want to live here in these places? Nah. We're not going to make this climb, guys. Wow. Somehow we made it. Yeah, I know P&G has a serious issue with that deforestation. Same with Indonesia. I did like that one article I think Eve posted discussing the use of bamboo. All right, guys, we're coming in for a landing at Hotel BDM, aka SD. Oh yeah, like a glove. Ah, we're gonna die. Sorry guys, we died again. Pretty much every landing, you're gifted a new life. So by the end of this one trip here, hopefully your life insurance you took out, you are a millionaire by now. $50 kilometers. But it covered the earth, man. Alright, just gonna check it out, see if we got anything good up here. Looks like our Super Typhoon is Nomas. Let's get some. Well, look at that right there. Forming off the African coast there. We got a double whammy. We got a little circulation there and here. You know what? I'd like to see this area over here. And then we will call it a day. Yeah, I don't think... Imagine Yellowstone going up and leaving a Lake Yellowstone. I know there's Lake Yellowstone already. Imagine one that size. And maybe that should be actually... You know what? That should have been this next flight would have been Yellowstone. To check out another super volcano. Alright, what are we doing here? Um, Maybe I will take off behind me. Let's get the pit op tube on. Alright, let's roll. And then we'll take the brake off. And click on the screen. Brake off. Brake off. Brake off. Oh. Wrong button. Control, period. Alright, something's going on, guys. I can't do anything. Let's get out of this. Besides, I talked about Yellowstone. Let's go check out Yellowstone. Or could look at Yellowstone tomorrow, but since this machine loads so fast now. Where is Yellowstone? Thought it was somewhere in here. Salt Lake City. Boise. I don't like the fact you can't see a better satellite view than this right here. Alright, so there's the V straight up. This is Yellowstone right here. The river. This is all Yellowstone in here. I could be way off on this one. We maybe should have gone further south. I needed water. I need water.
Seattle Center, Cirrus Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra is type Cirrus SR22 1 miles west of Sierra 89er. Request
Yeah, we need to go further south, guys.
Cirrus Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Seattle Center.
This is not good.
4764.
Squawk 4764 Cirrus X-Ray Golf Sierra.
Cirrus X-Ray Golf Sierra radar contact 1 miles north of Sierra 89er or 5,200 feet. Altimeter 29er decimal 9er 2.
Copy Cirrus X-Ray Golf Sierra.
Wait, are those people driving on a river? If they're driving on a river, then we're going to land on it. Flaps are down. Landed on a river. Because I can. Landed on a river. Because I can. Don't land that hard though. We'll do it on this turn, guys. Oh,
Stall.
little bumpy.
Stall.
Little bumpy. Alright, guys. We're just going to go ahead and come to a halt here. Pull off onto the feeder. Maybe on that hill. We'll get ready for the launch on the hill. Stop. Don't go up that hill. There's something. Yeah, now the brake works. Go figure. Alright, I think we're way off on our calculations here. We are... We are way far north, I got a feeling. It's hard to tell. Let's get our pit-out tube out anyway. Let's do that. And IDQ. All right. We may have had to wait till tomorrow for this one. Yellowstone Lake, I did not see on the main menu, but let's get out of here anyway. Because I got a feeling we're way off. Yeah, I could turn off crashes, but where's the fun in that? I do enjoy crashing. Alright, let's see if we can find this. So here we are. I got this V, and there's Yellowstone Lake right there. This is where I wanted to go. What's the name of this station? Yellowstone. Go figure. Alright. We'll depart here. We'll just check some of this out. I got a feeling all the good stuff is further north to the west, but maybe we'll see Old Faithful. Old Faithful will be my first stop. It's actually to the west of us, maybe even the southwest a little bit. We'll see what I can do here. Whoop. Pups are getting uneasy again. This will definitely be the last flight here, man. Just follow the Snake River. Man, that is a lot easier said than done. Especially when you're trying to deal with real time. It's easier now to restart over and pick closer.
Salt Lake Center, Cirrus Alpha Sierra, X-Ray Golf Sierra is type Cirrus SR.
All right, let's head to the left here. I know exactly where we are.
Cirrus Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Salt Lake Center. Squawk 7251.
Squawk 7251.
7251 Cirrus X-Ray Golf Sierra.
All right,
X-Ray Golf Sierra.
a little more to our left.
5 miles southeast of Kilo Whiskey Yankee Sierra, 9,700 feet. Altimeter 2.
All right, we are right above some of the main parts here of the park. Let's see if we can see them. And I think this is it, this little gray area coming up. Oh, I'm not behind. Y'all are behind on my chat. Sometimes it does take time to